Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning with me, Bring It On.
Hello.
So it's Cillian Keen once.
Yes, my liege.
Cape Solace.
I'm grateful that Alder did so much to provide for us, but I never fit in Cape Solace.
Beast Pen.
Paddy promises the world, but he delivers it too. It's a fine pen, and any good beastmaster would be honoured to work.
Okay, you train beasts?
I'm a world-famous beast trainer. Give me any kind of beast and I'll domesticate it. If you're interested in willing to get some food for me to use as a lure, I can train the beast to be your pet.
Okay, raise pets.
Aye, it's something I've done since I was a young boy. I can domesticate almost any kind of animal to live and work at the keep.
Okay, yeah, I'd like a pet.
You fancy a large pet or a small one?
A large
Keep
pet.
in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets at a time.
Okay, a large pet.
The bigger the better, right? Which kind would you like?
Oh, I get to choose. Give me a bear. Then we'll get a bar guest, I guess.
Bears are quite fun and keep away most pests. Give me a day to find one and we'll get started.
I want to train the beast.
Give me some time to train the pet. You wouldn't want it biting your hand off, would ya?
His mouth isn't moving, it's a little weird, because most
Good eye.
NPCs' mouths move. Alright, so we have a little bit of time for that. Cool. Cool. We'll pursue the main quest in the meantime. Actually, no. We're gonna hold off on the main quest. I want to go collect stuff for Patty for the next upgrade, so that can be ticking away in the background. I just need another bundle of sailcloth, which is all the way over there. But it might also be down here. We have a lot of chests. Let me go see if I can find one piece of sailcloth so we can have that quest or the next upgrade, you know, go ticking in the background. Pet bear has increased your health. Okay, I don't see the effect, but that's fine. I'll take its word for it. Nice. How do I get down below? You know, I don't actually know. Maybe we'll just have to hold off on that quest for right now. Oh wait, let me get back to the keep, because if we can hire a new pet and get a new upgrade, let's take care of that. So yeah, that also proves that fast traveling progresses time like I had surmised in the last episode, which I didn't need proof of. I knew that was the case, but further validation for any of you doubters out there.
Your pet is all ready and wandering about the keep. Now that you have the pet, you should notice a boost in combat. They have that effect on their owners. If you feed your pet more, the boost will get even bigger.
Oh, okay. Tell me about beast training.
Training a pet for you creates a special bond, giving you benefits in combat. Would you like me to train one for you?
Well, let me, yeah.
You fancy a large pet or a small one? Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 smaller beasts are easier to care for. What would you like?
What do we got? A boggart, a brownie, a rat, or a spider?
If you change your mind, you know where to find train. Would you like
Alright,
me
let's
to train
do another
one for
big
you?
one.
You fancy? Keep in mind, I can only make the bigger the better. Which kind would you like?
A bar guest.
Bar guests have sharp teeth but love to be petted. Give me a day to find one and I'll train it for you. G'day.
Alright. Then I guess just fast traveling here will see me get a bar guest. Then we can travel back, get the wolf. So I'm just going to go for the 3 large pets. Right, I fast traveled between these 3 locations and that progressed the better protection against magic. Okay. We'll travel back, get the last pet, and do the fast traveling again. Wonder what the wolf will give me. bonus to damage, maybe?
Hello. Your pet is all ready and wandering. Now that they have that, if you feed your pet more, the train. Would you like me to train one? You fan? Keep in mind, I can only maintain the bigger the better. Which kind would you like? Wolves make fine pets and are easy to find. Give me a day to track one down and train it. Take care.
All right, easy peasy. And we do get some experience for this as well, so that's another bonus, as well as the permanent combat bonuses. I wonder if the combat bonuses follow me back to the mainland as well, or if it's just on the critical hit damage. Okay, well, that's kind of right. I wonder if these bonuses follow me back to the mainland as well, or if it's just while I'm on Gallows End.
Your pet is all ready and wandering about the keep. Now that you have the pet, you should notice a boost. They have that if you feed your pet more. I don't feel comfortable bringing in another pet with how many we have already. If you want more, you'll have to release one of your current pets. It's something I can domesticate almost any kind of animal to live, and I mean, pets can have quite the benefit. Take care.
Can't be trained any further. Okay. Let's get more resistance, I guess. Oh no, I don't have any more meat.
Hello.
Darn. Well, we'll just keep in mind that I have another upgrade. Why does it still say that he has...
Yes, my liege.
Okay. So I guess that's just going to be a permanent quest there. As soon as I find some meat, we'll come back here and give it to the wolf, and that'll be that. Alright, let's pursue the main quest. Now that we have all these sweet combat bonuses. Path of the Scion. Section 12, the Tenets. Bearing the weight of the divine is a burden like no other, and while the true secrets of Akar are not known to us, his intentions are clear. He wishes only safety and contentment for us, his people. This island is his realm, and the castaways are his charges. Because his hand is not present before us, it rests on the Scion to listen. We hear the words of the Master and make them known to his kin. As the offering ceremony nears, heed these words, future Scions. Know that you are not alone. Many of your days will be touched by loneliness, by fits of fear. Do not despair. Akara shares every burden, as do your family members and loved ones in the village. This trial will not last forever, and it is one we all must share, as a community, as a chosen people. In preparation for the offering, it is wise to meditate on the following tenets. 1. Akara's wisdom gives direction. Scions are chosen by the will of Akara, selected by him and put forth as candidates to the community. The candidates are then discussed at length by the elders of the village, until one is chosen and confirmed. From that day forth, this individual will be expected to act in a manner becoming one of his or her station. 2. The candidate must prepare. Soul Deep fasting has long been a place of refuge for the devout. Use it. Meditate on the task ahead. Pray to Akara and seek out his voice. When you hear it, heed his words. Stay close to the Watchers. There are many on this island that will wish to harm you. Prepare. You need not fear them. 3. Prepare for the end. The life of the Scion is not eternal. At the end of every generation, a car will require a new seed. Mortals age, change, and die. That is their nature. When the time comes, the scion will be called by a car to step down and be replaced. Then she will be expected to leave the island, seek out a new life among others of the wider world, always a car's representative. Time for a new scion has come. Interesting that they get to leave the island.
What is it you seek? The new scion must not be disturbed. Her meditations are of great importance to the offering ceremony. Without the proper preparation, she won't withstand the power that comes with Akara's blessing. It will destroy her.
Now the scion.
She embodies Akara's power and represents his good influence here on Earth. Many wish to be the scion, but ultimately one is chosen. She must be strong enough to contain Akara's blessing, for it would consume lesser beings.
The offering.
It is how a mere man or woman becomes the hand of a god. The successor to the scion is chosen months ahead of the ceremony, so she can reflect on the importance of her duties. When the offering occurs, Akara passes his blessing to the chosen one, who then becomes the scion. It is beautiful.
I'll take your word for it. Soul Deep fasting.
It was once a Deverga passage, but after they abandoned this island, it was occupied by the first villagers of Cape Solace. The first scion resided here, behind these warm, protective walls. Now all scions undergo their preparations here, safe and under our watchful gaze.
So now I'm wondering, so the Deverga left when they were attacked by ghosts, or some sort of ghostly apparitions, or something like that. We haven't run across any apparitions on the island yet. So I'm wondering if Akara had something to do with the Deverga being driven off the island. I don't know, I feel like the game's kind of hinting that Akara isn't all he's cracked up to be. And that's why we established a keep separate from the town itself, and the town is going to end up being depopulated by the end of this. Scion's Guard.
We are the Watchers. From birth, we are removed from the village and immersed in training. Our gifts come from Akara himself. We are his eyes on Gallows End, his protective hand around the Scion and her people.
Akara.
He is the reason all of us on Gallows End enjoy peaceful lives, full of grace and enlightenment. He is just, and that is more than we deserve.
Okay. This amulet is for Bridget.
Soon, that name will mean nothing. She will be the Scion, Akara's chosen one, and the vessel for his power. I will give her the amulet once she breaks from her meditation. You must leave now. That is not a suggestion.
Where is Bridget?
That is not your concern. She is safe. Nothing will happen to the Scion under the gaze of the Watchers. Farewell.
Okay. So I cannot proceed. It's kind of a shame. There's a lore stone here I'd like to get, but we'll come back here later. I'm 100% positive. In the meantime, we have stuff to track down in Dark Harbor. Another quest giver. Aubrey Gilchrist.
my confusion, but have we met? I arrived on the island several months ago, or so the villagers tell me. Blame this nasty bump on my head. Tricky business, memory. When you have it, you forget it's there. Once it's gone, you forget, well, everything. Even now, I came out here for some reason I can't recall. All I have to show for my time is this map. Little good it will do me here.
At Gallows End.
I'm not sure how I came to be here or why I was in the area to begin with. I detest that. The questions.
Diverga.
They are a determined people, driven to tame the elements with nothing but the strong grip of their fingers, the will in their hearts. Sea or stone, they will batter down obstacles to reach their goals. Make no mistake about that.
Dead Kel.
I am almost certain he is the reason I'm here. He's known for sinking vessels that stray near the island. The other villagers advise me to stay near Cape Solace, but I can't help it. There's something in my nature that craves exploration.
Aubrey Gilchrist.
My name is Aubrey, but that is all I remember. The other villagers say they found me nearly drowned in the waters of Scuttle Beach.
What map?
Well, it's not a whole map, not really, more of a scrap of parchment. I found it among these debris.
I have one of
But
those.
why was I looking through them in the first place? For salvage? For tortoise eggs or crabs? For shells? Maybe it's a map leading to buried treasure.
What do you know about it?
I'd say it's Diverga by the lettering and the designs, but I don't even know why I'd say such a thing. What's a Diverga? I don't know. I can hardly remember my name most mornings. If you look closely at the corners of the parchment, you'll see that it seems to have been torn from a larger whole, perhaps into many separate pieces.
I'll take it.
Please do, it's yours. What good is a map on an island with no boats? If I come upon any more, you're welcome to them. That is, if I remember who you are.
Where are the other pieces?
Don't ask me. Most mornings I need to be reminded of my own name. My advice isn't exactly reliable. Go get that treasure.
So now I'm interested. So if we go down here, I'm assuming it's going to be in the books and scrolls, right? I don't think I need this stuff anymore. Where's it at? I think we've read this one already. So I don't see... So under items then? So I want to see if I have to go to these places that are indicated on the maps. So like this one right here. This one says Storm Point, which is that a whole area or is it just right here? Let's go check that out real fast. So I'm interested if I have to pursue the maps in these locations like this. Because it's not marked on the map. Which is already fairly unique for this game. But see, there's no chest in this location. So do I need to go down? Let me try this, because I saw this other container right here. And it's close to Storm Point. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll just, as long as I'm thorough and I collect all the chests that I come across, I guess we'll be fine. Or any skeletons or anything that I see. Banner of the Hammer Lord. 12% physical damage plus 1 to might abilities, and 12% stun duration. Platinum bands of this kind are capable of restoring more potent enchantments than lesser rings of gold or silver. I think this is better than the Fulmin ring. Whoops. So let's equip that. Yeah, I don't need the minus 15 to equip requirements. Because the only equip requirements are levels, I think. Or, no, well, yeah, basically levels. How much you have invested into each skill tree. Bog Thresh. We're not in a bog, buddy. Oh wow, 2,110 damage. This greatsword is oh hey, better hammer. Alright, well, we'll just hold on to it for right now. Zephwin's camp. Zephwin's log. Okay, Alpha Warship 3. This wreck was in pieces. Hard to tell if it was even a ship once. The captain was still alive, at least for a little bit. Apparently they were on leave from Elson Shear, headed back to Rathir. They never made it back, but at least they won't have to fight anymore. Red Legion Sloop 2. The Red Legion aren't the feared pirates they once were, but they still frequent the Frostbreak Sea. It appears this one had been attacked by a Divergan raider, as the wood was scorched by northern fire. There were no survivors. Marsario Circus Ship 1. I'd only seen these ships in person as a boy, but for some reason this circus ship wandered this far north. The bright colors painted onto its wood gave it away. There were no survivors, but there was a case of wine, which I've hidden safely away for future use. Nomish Trireme 2. Another scholarship washed ashore. Whatever they were hoping to research will just have to remain a mystery a little bit longer. I found piles upon piles of notes and books, but nothing valuable. I've been using the paper to keep my fire going these last few nights. Amain Sojourner 1. When I found the wreck, there were a dozen survivors, but Dead Kel got the jump on me. I narrowly escaped with my life, but I can't say the same for the settlers. Arcane Carrick 1. It's always a bit dangerous sifting through the wreck of a mage ship. Magical traps abound. Fortunately, I didn't lose any fingers, and I did manage to find a nice wand. I think I'll see if I can't trade it to someone in Cape Solace for something more useful. Divergan Raider 3. This wreck had actually been here quite a while. Might even have been from around the time that Divergers settled the island. Plenty of sea steel aboard, which I can give to Patty in case he ever does manage to reclaim that keep. Alright, cool. Let's talk to this guy.
I've seen a lot of shipwrecks in my life, but this island seems to have a propensity for them.
Zephwin Lan,
I
or
used to
Lan.
sail on an Alpha wreck recovery ship, until one day we were shipwrecked too. Ever since then, I've lived on this island.
Padrick Dower.
I'm fond of Patty. Many of us are. But it's hard to know how much of him is hot air.
Cape Solace.
It's not that I don't like being at Cape Solace. I just prefer to be on the move, and nabbing the salvages while they're fresh.
Alfar.
Where once there was just Alpha, now sprouts two races. The Loselfar and the Dokelfar. There was no big rift. Just some who wanted to live one way and others another. We are still more alike than not, but that will change as we continue to drift further apart. Be careful.
Alright, I'm sure he'll be part of a request later on. Since he seems to like Patty, I'm sure he'll be part of our Grave Hall keep. It kind of looks like it could turn into like a creature. I don't know. Reminds me of something from like Breath of the Wild. Alright, Ancient Divergent Text. Unreadable. Alright, so that's the third ancient thing we found. I think we've found in, what, Alfar and Almain? Lunala's Tear. Wow, 20% damage across the board. That's much better than the even the Archsage's Ring from the Scully Arcana quest. It is said Lunala, goddess of the moon, suffered a pain so great that traces of her tears fell from the heavens to Amalur. And 90 mana. That's a really good piece of equipment. Not so much for me since I focus on physical damage, but so we got the thing we need for the upgrade. Let me unlock this fast travel point. We'll go back. We'll give that to Patty. Just so it's ticking in the background. I'm tempted to go and swap to the hammer. Even though I do really like this sword, because the hammer has more damage. By 20. It's pretty significant. And I do have the Hammer Lord's ring, so it makes more sense to be using a hammer than a greatsword. Oh, you're the wrong person. Patty!
A much bigger undertaking than the last, but a greater thrill as well.
Alright, I have what you requested.
Let's see. Yes? Yes, this is all of it. I'll begin constructing the armory right away.
Fantastic. How goes the restoration?
The armory is still not finished. Ask me again later. Bye.
Alright, well, let's fast travel back over here and see if he finishes it while we're en route.
Listen to me. You have to listen. She's in there. Angarad is in there, and she won't come out. We have to do something, please.
Okay, Gallows End.
I won't deny it. My life on Gallows End is better than the one I left behind. It's peaceful, beautiful, and I have a purpose. The only reason I ever think about leaving is because of Angarad. The misery casts a pall over everything.
Okay, a Dead Kel.
The villagers in Cape Solace call him the Fallen One, and for good reason. Whatever he desires, he takes. Whoever he despises, he kills. If those are not the qualities of the damned, I don't know what are.
A Conrad Kronberg.
I was a fool. I accepted an offer from the Alpha Merchant Navy. They were looking for brave souls to capture Dead Kel and bring him to justice. I was only a boy then, stupid, weak. Within days I was a castaway, which is more than I ever was before.
Cape Solace.
I've met a lot of people in my time, and few of them are as genuine and reliable as that group of castaways.
What did she do?
The unthinkable. She made a bargain with the pirate king himself, Dead Kel. For years, Angerard has yearned for her life back in Drithia. Her days were spent in silence, her nights in a pool of tears. But I never thought she would turn to him. I tried to stop her, I did, but she won't listen to me. We've been friends for 3 years, but that means nothing to her now.
What was the bargain?
Island legend says that Mudhold is where Dead Kel creates his fair Gorta crew with the help of a wizard. I'm not sure exactly. Nina Malloy has probably been there, but where hasn't she been on this rock?
I'll deal with her.
She's taken refuge underground, in the crumbling remains of Mudhold fasting. The things she is doing there, you can't imagine. Be careful. Angerard is a delicate creature, and something deep inside of her is shattered. She would not listen to reason, and that makes her dangerous. I don't know how to thank you.
Where is Angerard?
She's settled deep in the bottom of Mudhold fasting, where the cavern opens to the cliffs and waters below. She is obsessed with the sea, always searching the horizon for ships.
So I wonder if I have to kill her, or if I have a chance to persuade her to... not, you know, do whatever she's doing. Only one way to find out. Alright, let's see about looting this chest, then we'll go loot that chest to the west, then we'll go inside this dungeon. Take care of that. Oh yeah, we can fight this guy too. Okay, that hurt. Alright, so the crit chance on the hammer seems a lot lower. I feel like I would have critted several times with the, I'm not doing nearly as much damage with this as I was with the great sword. The attacks are faster, though, it seems. So that's, that was a really hefty payout for that fight. Adeline Kirk. Or Adeline Kirk.
I can't believe my luck. You're the new Archsage.
I am.
Please, where can I find food and shelter?
Gravehall Keep.
A whole Dverga keep, you say? That should do quite nicely, thank you.
Okay, Shipwreck.
We were conducting magical experiments on the open sea. It was thought that we could use our magic to open up a hole in the water. Turns out we did. Only it swallowed the ship whole, killing everyone but me.
Okay, Scully Arcana.
Perhaps one day we can start our own chapter house out here. One to rival even the one in Rathir.
Adeline Kirk.
I wasn't always so gifted in magic. I started to manifest abilities about the same time as I started to notice boys. So my parents sent me off to the Scholia Arcana. Never decided if they were trying to protect me more from magic or from boys. Back to my...
That reminds me, didn't I see something?
Gem?
Let me fast travel real fast back here. I thought I saw another icon like that. Like a crafting icon on the map somewhere. Does that mean I can... See, I tried talking to him, but I couldn't recruit him, could I? Let me try it one more time. So if I can recruit people to my keep, well, fantastic. He's sitting the same way as she was.
Anything I can do for you? I ask as if I truly wish to help. In case there is any confusion, I do not.
Okay, nope. Nothing else here right now. Let's travel over here real fast and give it a look-see. See if there's any more crew we can recruit for my my keep. Nope, just a bunch of enemies. That's fair. Alright. Let's go over here, we'll do this dungeon, and then we'll call it an episode. It does seem like the greatsword is better because of the high crit chance it has. I prefer the hammer aesthetically, and the attack pattern is more manageable.
Cycle the second, the Alfar. You would not enjoy the awkward scrambles needed to traverse this isle, my love. They are treacherous. I must resemble the tumblers we witnessed in Sun Camp all those many nights ago, reeling and twisting. The Arathi were not the only inhabitants of Gallows End, though surely the oldest. Natural caverns in the north and south boast evidence of a variety of other visitors, both man and beast. Alfar weapons and armor litter the beaches, treasures for the taking. They too seem to have departed in haste. It is a troubling trend. What is terrorizing everyone? Give my good wishes to the Templars, dear Netta. As always, you are in my thoughts.
Gnome Nursery Rhyme. Laz and Graz, the brothers grumble, as transcribed by Phineas Calidus. Laz and Graz, the brothers grumble, parents each neither humble. They had no mind, the sons of Laz, no body to find, the maids of Raz. What each one wants, the other has. Work together, they often mumble, but hate each other, the brothers grumble. Both lines born with such a plight, combined to wield lordly might, but battled at the merest slight. Their conflicts caused them both to tumble. Heed this from the brothers grumble. I'm not gonna read all that.
What do you want? Don't you know that Dead Kel will kill you if he finds you scurrying around in his tunnels?
Not really worried about it.
Better sense than me at the very least.
What does she have on her back? Is that a staff? Who are you?
I am Angarad Glendower. Why? Who are you? You may not believe it to gaze upon me, but I was once a civilized person. A wife. A mother. A mage. All that was taken from me when I awoke on Gallows End. Years I've wasted here. Years I will never recover. But no more.
I really like her name. Angarad Glendower. What are you doing?
I am fulfilling my purpose. Doing what needs to be done to release me from my imprisonment. Fair Gulta are not easy to create. It takes time, energy, power. But I do it, because Dead Kel and I have an agreement. He is not as cold as they say. And he has his reasons for being a monster, just as I now have mine.
So the guy said a mage makes the fair Gorda for Dead Kel. Has it always been her? Because she's only been here for a few years, based on what she said. Dead Kel is your master?
I belong to no one. Kel and I have an agreement. That is all. He has sworn to take me back to civilization. Back to Rathir. Home. but I must create for him enough fair Gorta crewmen to see him through his coming conquests. I possess rare skills, especially so far from the Scholia Arcana. It seems mages are in short supply on Gallows End.
I have a ship.
And you would take me with you? Back to Rathia? I have no need of Dead Kel's bargain if I can find another way to escape Gallows End. I will choose to believe you, but only because I wish to return to my children as the same woman who left them. I cannot become a monster.
Gallows End.
At first, I found it serene, an island of quiet in the bustle of our maddening world. But the call of home soon became unbearable.
Dead Kel.
He is one to be feared. Clever and charismatic, the epitome of a rogue. Or at least he was, before his untimely death. I wanted to believe him. Who doesn't want to hear that their dreams can become a reality?
Ungarad Glendower.
I am no one. I practiced magic in the Scholia Arcana as an adept. I had a husband and 2 children. The Order asked for volunteers to protect a shipment of goods for the Olmane. I still don't know why I did it. Goodbye.
Yeah, that is a staff. It's really cool looking. It almost looks like a hammer. I assume I would get that if I killed her, but I don't. Hey, another ship fragment. Or map fragment, whatever. It's a fragment. So one more piece for the northern coast. Alright, so each area has its own map fragments, but I cleared out Scuttle Beach. I wonder how that's going to pan out. Hopefully it's not randomly found loot and it's got guaranteed drop locations. Hey! So we assembled the map. I guess I returned back to, what's-her-face? Do I have to use it myself? Another trap that I missed there. Oh, I jumped down. Okay, so I have to go... Well, shoot. I should have gone the hidden way first then. There's 2 chests up there. Gosh darn it. They made this dungeon a pain to navigate. So if you find the hidden door first, you're stuck going all the way back around if you want to open up the other chests in the dungeon. That's a little silly. I should probably check down here for any skeletons real fast as well. Don't see any. Alright, looks clear to me. Did she get stuck on the wall up here? She's still making her way out of this tunnel.
Yes?
That's a cool looking staff though. Loop of Meditation, 15% chance to critical hit and critical hit damage. Granting the wearer greater focus and awareness, this loop allows various actions to be performed more quickly. I wonder if that's better than just the plus 10% physical damage. It might be for my current hammer, since it seems the hammer has a lower chance to crit than the greatsword. And another bonus to the great hammer. It seems it's easier to hit multiple targets. Also, I would have sworn that the great sword would attack faster than the great hammer, but it definitely seems the opposite is true. Mysterious Isle, the Allure of Gallows End 3. The Diverga and Solsvard's son. It was only a matter of time before Diverga's sailors captured the island of Gallows End, drawn by its strong natural defenses, shallow inlet, and a protected reef on the northern coast. While no one ever admitted it openly, they were also attracted by something deeper, a strange, even supernatural compulsion. To establish a permanent presence on the island, and to ensure its long-term security, the Diverga burrowed deep into the highlands and coastal cliffs, creating a series of wood and mud tunnels called fastings. This network of passages spans the length of the main island, and throughout smaller islands scattered the shores and sandbars, suggesting that all the passages are connected. The leader of these industrious dwarves was the Diverga berserker Angsar Solsvard, son of Ulston, a lord of the Obsidian Isle. Ulston chief perished during the landing on the island, which the Diverga quickly dubbed Verilyn, meaning dangerous in their native tongue. After the death of his father, Solsvard proceeded to construct a camp upon the southern beaches of the island and begin work on Gravehall Keep, a monstrous dwelling that is not in keeping with any other Divergan structure. Artifacts left at the site suggest that Solsvard intended to establish a slaving hub, one that could extend the Diverga's reach far into the western Frostbreak Sea. There's still 2 more chests, so we gotta jump down and then circle our way all the way back around. I wanted to find this darn treasure map location as well, but we'll see how that goes. Oops, nope. Officer's cap. A weathered and torn, this tough leather cap lets everyone on board know who's in command. 8% crit hit damage, 5% experience bonus, 15% bleeding resist, and plus 10% gold drops. Can't use it because it's for finesse, but it's got some decent bonuses if you get it early on. At this point, the gold and experience isn't something that I need. Well, that was cool. Alright, now I have to run all the way back around and go find this treasure map. Or I guess treasure location. Yeah, but it seems like there's going to be multiple treasures to find. What was the other one? Shoot, where's it at? Cape Solace. Okay, so there's still more to explore Cape Solace. I guess, because the one that I found for Cape Solace was on Scuttle Beach. I'm assuming they're going to be combined in that case. The northern coast is all the way up here. Okay, that's where the treasure... Oh! So the map fragments aren't necessarily where you... They aren't labeled where you find them, they're labeled for where the treasure ends up being. So they can be scattered across the entire island, it seems. Okay, that makes more sense.
Hi there. I don't know how you managed to convince Angerod you found a ship. Frankly, I don't care. She's free. All I ever wanted was to keep her safe and to get her home. Friends protect each other. And perhaps she has become more than that to me. Even if my feelings were never returned, Angerod will see her family again, but not from Dead Kel's prow.
I promise you that.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well,
Be safe.
we did a good job. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. The next one we will continue exploring. Where are we at? The Jawbone. Work our way to Dark Harbor and see if we can't get to Key. And, dig for treasure. We've got a direction to head in, and we'll head in it next time. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.